ẹni tó mú wa bá ìjọ yẹn lèmi ti lanu mo ti fẹ́ lanu pé wá o ọ̀gbẹ́ni mo fẹ́ sọ fún ìyá yìí pé ọmọ mi ò rí ní o ó nígbà tí mo ti sọ lẹ́yọ̀ kan bíbá yìí pé ó ti kú ni ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni kí n máa sọ títí. òun ló mú mi òun ló wá mi wá bí èmi ò mọ orí tẹ̀ wọ́n sà sọ̀rọ̀ yín lédi òní ó sọ lòun rí ó wá ń bèrè lọ́wọ́ àbúrò torí mi ò mọ ibi tó ń lọ ibi tó wà àbúrò ẹ̀ kan wà ní Ejigbo ń bẹ̀ yẹn tá a máa lọ mú bí i àlọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀.
so kí ló wá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ṣe tí wàá rọ́mọ yín sí.
àti rí èmi ò tí ì rí.
gbọ́n pọ́n wọn yẹn sọ pé wọ́n ti rí.
àmọ́ ń gbọ́ pé wọ́n ti rí òmòrò wa wà ṣé tó bá rí ansa ti gbé alẹ́ fún mi kàbí wọ́n ti gbé síbi kan mọ̀ ń sọ fún pé tó bá ti rí báyìí kó gbé wa kàbí ìyá tó bá tẹ̀ rí ẹni tó bá tẹ̀ rí gan báyìí mo tẹ̀ sọ pé tó bá ti rí báyìí kó ya fọ́tò ẹ̀ lásán torí irọ́ ni àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó lọ sí ìlú wa lọ yẹn irọ́ náà pa ọ̀dọ̀ ọlọ́pàá tó ń ra àbúrò tèmi ni ọlọ́pàá yẹn.
àwọn ọlọ́pàá ló purọ́ pé wọ́n ti.
ọlọ́pàá ti Nàìjíríà yìí àwọn ló wá sí bíbá yìí torí wọ́n ń bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ọ̀gá kí ni wọ́n máa ń pè ní bíbá yìí o GPO kọ́ ni wọ́n pè séyà ni wọ́n pè lọ́dọ̀ wa lọ yẹn ó sọ fún pé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn òun gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ tí wọ́n ní ọmọ yẹn kú bẹ́ẹ̀ ó kú bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ti kú o òun gan ti rí ọmọ yẹn kóun tó sọ̀rọ̀ tó máa sọ àmọ́ òun á máa wádìí ẹ̀ tó ń bá wádìí ẹ̀ débi ká tó ń bá rí òun àti ọmọ yẹn.
so ẹ believe pé ọmọ yẹn ti kú báyìí.
ń gbọ́ ńgbà tí mi ò tí ì rí n tó wà lọ́kàn mi nìyẹn ńgbà tí mi ò tí ì rí tí n bá rí nsìn bá mọ̀ pé bolo wa lọ tẹ́lẹ̀ a mọ̀ pé èèyàn máa ń sára ọmọ tó sẹ́yìn kó èèyàn tó máa ń rí àmọ́ eléyìí òtútù tó ń ṣe ń lé ó máa ń jẹ́ kí ẹ̀mí yàn tó bá wà níbi kan kí níyàn máa dà á láàmú sáà wálé àti ṣe gbogbo yẹn mi ò rí mi ò tí ì rí sọ pé kò kú torí ọ̀dọ̀ tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi nìyẹn tó bá jẹ́ pé ìjọ tí ìrọ̀tọ̀ jò ó wá sọ́dọ̀ mi ni tó wá sọ òun yẹn ni àbí kò tẹ̀ tí wá sọ òun yẹn tá à ń bọ̀ yẹn tí mo fẹ́ sọ fún dọ̀tọ̀ jò àbí mo sọ fún àbúrò mi ọmọ mi yẹn léyìí ó fẹ́ sọ ọjọ́ yẹn kí ló àbúrò ọmọ mi ìyá tó ṣàlàyé tiẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ fún un.
Wait, what I can talk be say it's not our fault to not tell Dr. Joe that our sister was not dead. That is woman wey carry us come meet Dr. Joe that tell me that what my father was talking here be wetin we will have to talk till the matter was end. Because was the first way I can know him at Yanokpaja and I go meet him. Then I tell him that he say, me I was not village, but I know that my sister was run away. But we are finding it almost 1.5 years now. We didn't see him. We didn't see him for almost 1.5 years again. Now, but he told him that I told him that I can know maybe he's still alive or he's still not alive. But they can't tell me that my father already don't talk here. Say that he's not already dead. Once.
So who can you tell you now? Say your sister never died.
That one where they come they talk now. Be say he get some police will come our village. Come they come and go our DPO house. They ask me about the story. But before I reach there, the DPO now coming on phone that say all those police will come now. That they have paper for hand that say they saw my sister in hospital, on one hospital, that he already have baby for her hand now. Now then when me I come here say they say he's still alive, whether he's still alive, whether he's still not alive, but they have they talk make the thing come out from my mouth that whether he's still alive or he's still not alive. I come tell them the whole story from beginning that it's still maybe still not it's not our fault to tell Dr. Joe that he say he's not alive. Okay. Whether he die or whether he not die. It's that moment that they will carry or come with Dr. Joe. I say once my father don't talk, say that make we still continue that story.
So the police will tell you say they see your sister, say they alive. You ask and make it show you where your.
My brother Taiwo even tell him say that even if they see him for somewhere, may they help us even bring him. We still they find it itself within him. That's why in our culture they have to call in name, bury in spirit. Maybe if he's still alive, he can come and eat our family.
You that day when they bury your sister, when they invoke in spirit.
Yeah.
You did it?
No, me I'm at Lagos now.
Okay,
your sister
yes.
Don't lost before.
Yes, no.
How many times you don't lost?
No, she never ever lost before this case come out. Yes.
The first instinct that probably it was conspiracy, because it was so glaring. We're all here when the informants. I didn't know the informant from anywhere. Only after the reward that the house announced that anyone who could get a link, it was there somebody sent to my Facebook that he knew where the man was. And then the girl wasn't around. She was doing her youth service in Benin. So the mother came with him. So, and then we're all waiting here. By the time it was shown the clips, and then the question was asked that, where's your daughter Juliana? The next thing was that he broke down. And after he broke down, he then said she was dead. So we all kept quiet. After the whole thing, I then told him, I said, well, when she died, did you bury her? He said, yes, that she was buried in their village. And it was then we fixed an appointment to go and see the graveside. At least that's what one should do. We should go there and assess it. So we got there, and in fact, almost everyone broke down that day, because he said most of the people in the community never knew it was at that point she was buried. I even bent down and picked some of the grass, that the whole place was covered with grass. You know, so, and then the next thing was, we also went with the Interpol, and then the process of getting the body exhumed so that tests could be conducted. So I was, shocked that, I mean, to the extent that I never knew that what happened was that after the girl was tortured, because who also saw the torture? She was terribly tortured, and in the process of treating her, he then explained they took her to the hospital. From the hospital, they were advised to take her to the herbalist. That it was at the herbalist when he was going around to look for money, that he came there after some few days, and the girl was nowhere to be found. So I didn't get the trend of that explanation. And Mr. Goma then came to explain that in where he comes from, if a person has not been seen for a period of time, and the spirit is invoked, that if the person is alive, that person will come back. But if the person is dead, then there's nothing they can do. So therefore, they then tied up the spirit, which is I cannot explain in details, buried the spirit where they buried the So I was then taken aback, because if that explanation was given, they still had a case, because we all saw the torture that took place. And again, that he now came to tell us the fact that the girl just disappeared. A man took the girl from where the herbalist was taking care of her in Port Novo. So it would have been a different case of maybe missing person, maybe after she got missing, maybe she died in the process. Rather than, he didn't explain the spiritual angle, that it was the spirit that was buried and not the body. That was where, I mean, the diversion came from. So the thing really is further painstaking investigation, because he has even come to say that in their own area where he comes from, he can never allow body to be exhumed, because we were even insisting that yes, that, I mean, he said it's the spirit with his own mother that was buried there together with the guest spirits, that no matter what, if the family and if the police still wants to do a thorough investigation, it can still be exhumed. And for those who, how the girl just disappeared as missing person, anybody who has seen her, it will be a great thing to even see her, one, reunite with the family, and also come and speak and tell everybody what happened. But now, two things are glaring. One, the site that we were shown that she was buried. He said if the place is exhumed, they will still see somebody's body there, buried with spirits. So in the process of further investigation, the decision to exhume that can be another one that will be taken. And then another decision to announce that anybody that has seen Juliana should please report to the police, maybe in Port Novo or wherever she is. At least that will help to clear the air.
Well,